Hello YouTube world, welcome back to the channel. Just a random sit-down rant, as I call it, about finding motivation to do YouTube and knowing that it's possible. A lot of my inspiration comes from YouTuber Boogie2988. You gotta check him out. I'll probably leave a link in the description for the off chance that you're watching my video and you don't know who he is. But I'll still do it anyways, because he's a huge, like I said, inspiration to me. There's a lot of things that he's gone through in his life, that he's still going through in his life, that I find I can relate to. And he's just a huge inspiration, like I said. I've lost a lot of weight, I still am a bit overweight. And, Boogie struggled with weight, he's lost a lot of weight. There's just a lot of things, the anxiety, anything. There's a huge list, and I don't need to list everything off. The main thing I want to get to the point of, or the main point I want to get at, is don't ever doubt yourself when you do YouTube. I know this is funny because I barely have like 230 something subscribers, which I got in 3 months. And I'm not saying, ooh, look at me, this is fantastic. I'm just saying I'm blown away because I thought that was going to take me like 2 years to get that amount of subscribers on my channel. And isn't it funny that anytime I post a video that I'm like, no one's going to want to see this, no one's going to want to learn how to aim down the sights in Red Dead Redemption 2, bang, like over 10,000 views. I don't even know what it's at now, I haven't looked. But I'm just like, anytime I do that, or, oh, no one's going to want to see this, no one's going to want to see this little glitch in the wrestling game, or me showcasing the levels. People just want to see the pew-pew and the bang-bang. That's all people care about. They want to see people getting thrown off cliffs, kicked in the crotch. They don't want to just see like a showcase of a map. What does the world look like when you're playing the game, like in Hitman 2, which I did. And, or just showing people how to redeem their, their free legacy pack or whatever, and then boom, 10,000. No one's going to want to watch that. Well, 10,000 people did. And again, I'm not saying, ooh, look at me, 10,000 views, you think you're a big shot. But when I only had like 30-something subscribers when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, at that point, I was showcasing certain videos that I was like, yeah, no one's going to want to see this, but I really want to practice YouTube. I really want to just get in that rhythm. I want to get over that hump of procrastinating. And as an example, Boogie2988, watching all the years go by, watching all the videos that he's posted, and me sitting there going, what could have been? And I got tired of that. Not watching him, but tired of like not doing anything about it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm not the best looking guy. I'm not the funniest guy. I'm not the most creative guy. I'm just a guy out of 7 billion people in the world. And am I ever going to amount to the likes of PewDiePie, Boogie2988, Carrick from ACG, Mac from Worthabuy, or Angry Joe Show, or any of those big guys? Probably not. And you know what? That's okay. Because your YouTube journey that you're going to have with your fan base, it's not a competition with other people. It's just that it's a journey, and it's a numbers game. No matter what videos you post, no matter what you talk about, you're going to end up with a fan base. How big is that base going to be? Only time will tell. I just know that if someone told me, oh yeah, you're only at like 20-something subs when Red Dead Redemption came out, or maybe 20 or 30 subs when Red Dead came out, and then I would be like pushing 240 subs by mid-December, I would be telling people they were delusional. I mean, at Halloween, I was hoping to hit 100 as a joke by January the 1st. The way I'm going now, I might be at 250. That's like 2.5 times my expectation. And like I said, anytime you may want to post a video on something, it doesn't matter if it's a video game. This isn't just video games. It's anything. It's comparing a mouse. It's comparing anything, a pair of sunglasses or a t-shirt you bought. Anything you might think is like, no one's going to want to see this, but you want to talk about it. Why isn't there somebody else that's going to want to watch that? Again, how popular is it going to be? Well, that's the whole numbers game, right? Not everybody's going to draw the same amount of attention on YouTube. Not everybody's going to generate the same amount of buzz, right? Like, I will never be a PewDiePie. I will never be a Boogie2988. And that's okay. I want to be me, I want their subscriber count, But I know that realistically, that's probably never going to happen. Like, if in 10 years I have like 10,000 subs, I'll be like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that'll be like a miracle. And I know, again, I'm repeating myself right now, because this is coming from a guy who is not exactly making it in the YouTube world. I am an absolute nobody. But just do it. Don't worry about what people are going to think. It's like, care what people think, but don't at the same time. If it's positive, that's great. Take it in. But you're going to get a lot of negativity. I've only had a few people message me and say, you have a fake life and you're weird and no one wants to watch your crap. You just got to block out that negativity. You could be the nicest person on earth and you are going to get shat on. I keep going back to him. Boogie. Very, very, very nice guy. Like, unbelievable. This guy is just, if I could be as nice as him, and I try to be, oh boy, that would be something. Because I can get angry, I can get emotional, I can yell at people, I'm flawed. And I'm not saying he's perfect, I'm just saying, wow, like, it's just amazing. And just don't ever doubt yourself. If you think it's worth posting that video, whatever it is, just do it. It may or may not generate a lot of buzz, but it's a numbers game. Slowly but surely, you're going to be climbing up that ladder, and you will eventually hit like a nice plateau. Like, you'll reach a height where you're doing decent, and your journey may take a lot longer than somebody else. That's another thing I've learned to stop doing. Like, I was obsessed with running to everybody's about and seeing how long they've been on YouTube and going, oh my God, really? RGT85, he's been on YouTube for like 3 years and he's got like 150,000 subs. And then you get all depressed. You're like, oh my God, I've been at this for 3 months and I only got 200 something subs. I'm never going to hit those numbers. Don't worry about it. I know it's easy for me to say, but I used to worry about those things. Now I'm really just trying to focus on having fun, because first and foremost, you just have to have fun doing this. Like, I have an absolute blast just turning on the camera and doing a sit down and just talking. Like I said, I'm not funny like PewDiePie, can you do this, and all these weird things that he does, and all the camera tricks and all the silly faces. I can't do that, and that's just not my thing. And I'd like to think I have my moments where I can be a little funny. I do a little smart-ass remark or something, whatever, and I'm fine with that. But how long have I been rambling on for? Okay, 8 minutes. Good, I thought it was like 18 or 20 minutes. I was like, oh my God. But, yeah, so I'm starting to run out of things to say, so I think I'm going to start wrapping this up here. But just have fun with YouTube. Like, sometimes I look at it as a chore. Like, right now I'm playing Forza Horizon 4 and I'm trying to do all the treasures, and you gotta really, really play a lot to unlock, the next level where it unlocks the next treasure hunt that you can do, and there's 10 of them, and I've been playing for a couple of days now, and I just unlocked the 6th treasure hunt, and there's people that for days have already done all 10, and then I feel like, oh man, I'm trailing behind. I try to just not worry about it. In the video game thing, there is a lot of timing, because it is a little bit of a hustling thing. If you're the first person to show someone, how to do certain things, then you may end up, dragging or getting a lot more views than if you wait a month until everybody else has already done it. Which leads me to my next thing. Just because there's a lot of people that are going to talk about the same things you're talking about, hey, reach for that pie. You're not going to get the whole pie. You might not even get a slice. But boy, oh boy, if you can even just grab the crust and get the taste. Quite frankly, I like the crust the most out of the whole pie. But anyways, if you can even just do that, go for it. There is room for everybody. Everybody is unique. Everybody has their own personality, the way they talk, their charisma, or maybe the lack thereof. Some people are super hyper and, oh my God, and I tend to not so much be into those types of people, but hey, to each their own. I'm a little bit more of a dry, sarcastic sense of humor kind of guy, and for the odd time that I might be funny, maybe sometimes I'd like to think I can be. But just do it. Have fun. That's the main thing I wanted to say. And in a recap, anytime you feel the need to want to post a video on anything, and you don't think people are going to want to watch it, you just may surprise yourself. Because, and I'm not going to show you the list because I don't want to make this look like I'm trying to brag, because trust me, there's nothing to brag about on my channel. But I am very much overwhelmed with the response that I've generated from some of my videos, like I said, and almost every single one that I've posted where I had the attitude, yeah, this is going to be crap, they're the ones that are hitting 1,000 to 10,000 views. And to me, that's a big deal. Like I said at the time, between 50 and 240 subscriber count, that's like a lot for me. Even on Twitter, there's times where I'm like, oh, I'll say something like a little remark I said yesterday, and I got almost 1,000 likes on it, and I was like, holy cow. I didn't even say anything like extraordinary. I just said, oh, if you like that rifle so much, join the military. That weapon's not a toy. That's all I said. I wasn't rude to her. I didn't tell her, oh, you stupid idiot. No, I just kept it really simple. And again, a silly little comment. Didn't think people were going to, like it. Not that it matters if they do or not. It's not like you're out fishing for likes. But it is interesting when you're like, oh, wow, that you generate that type of attention. And then other times where I think I give a nice, well thought out, funny paragraph on Twitter, and I'm like, oh yeah, maybe people will like this. Sometimes it doesn't even get noticed at all, and sometimes it does. But yeah, it's been almost 12 minutes now. I could probably go on forever. That's not really a good thing. So I think I'm going to end it here. And, it's coming for those very few people that know me. If you liked the video, I'm giving you the option. You can give it a thumbs up, or in this case, 2 thumbs up. If you liked it a little bit, give it 1 thumbs up. No. And if you didn't like the video, you can give it a thumbs down. But then I'll make sure that your YouTube channel subscriber count, every time you gain 1 sub, you're actually going to lose 2. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, unlike some people, and I'm just being a bit of a smartass, where some YouTubers are like, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe and turn on notifications. It's like, subscribe to the channel if you want to. I'm leaving that up to you. It's not me to tell you what to do. And if you don't subscribe, that's perfectly fine. Thanks anyways for stopping by. Take care, boys and girls, and until next time, I shall see you all in the next video.